Memphis Wrestling, brought to you by Country Ford, Cash Depot, Staten's Rental Purchase, and by Auto Plan Insurance.
Memphis Wrestling, the home of Rhythm and Brews. I'm Corey Macklin with Brian Tegler.
Another exciting day here on Memphis Wrestling. Lots of excitement coming up for the end of the month, too.
Lots of good stuff. Yes, sir. A lot of good candy and a lot of the goodies going to be given away. Down at the Mid-South Coliseum. Hey, tickets are on sale as we speak. Box office open today until 2 o'clock today on Saturdays. And the box office is open all week at the Coliseum. Get down there, get your advance tickets, and be at Throwback 3. Let's talk about today. Action coming up in the ring today. We got a ladies match coming up. You saw these two last week. ODB, Christy Ritchie. There's a little bit of what happened last week. Well, stay tuned. You're going to see these gals going at it today, Brian.
And this time they'll take it in the ring, I think, rather than out here.
They're going to take it in the ring. The champion, Christy Ritchie, and ODB. Coming up, there's going to be tag team action today. Listen to this one. This will be a dandy right here today on television. You're going to see the Birdman, Coco Beware, and his partner, Kuta, teaming up. Their opponents today, Kevin White and Grandmaster Sexay, Brian Christopher. Right here today. Tuku is hanging around. Superstar Bill Dundee is here today. And Jerry Lawler has got some words. We have the key.
Is he mad at you?
Now stay tuned. We'll be getting that all on. Let's get down and ring the bell.
All right, let's go.
Ah, boy, here comes
Doc has arrived.
Doc in. Yes, what is he spraying? What is all of this? What are you doing, spraying? What is that, hairspray or something? What are you doing?
Hairspray? What are you talking about, hairspray? This right here is the top of the line bug spray.
That stuff smells. We don't want to smell no bug spray. What is that for?
You know what? I'm trying to spray these pests in this TV studio. And I got to have this spray on me because I got this bug, spider, whatever his name is, running around. And you got that Johnny Dotson, who's another pest. That's exactly what they are, pests. And I'm going to spray them. And as a matter of fact, get them out here right now because after I beat both of their brains in, I'm going to spray them everywhere.
Johnny Dotson and Spider-Man.
Well, John talked about this last week.
Yeah, that's saying hello to all the fans at ringside. A little Kanye West along with them today, I guess, Brian. Spider-Man and Johnny Dotson, the fans saying hello to them at ringside. And they got their hands full today, and they got the big guy Shock coming up. It's 2 against 1. Shock has issued a challenge after what happened last week.
He wanted this last week. He kind of called him out on it. This should be interesting.
Should be very, very interesting, my friend. As soon as we get the signal, referee says, do it. Here we go.
Here we go. Okay.
Rashard Devon is referee standing in, and it's Shock and Johnny Dotson. Dotson's got that knee wrapped up where Shock tried to damage it big hard. Hey,
he's already working on it, too. He's kicking that knee.
He sees his weakness, and, boy, he goes right on top of him. Look at that. Shock with a big forearm on Johnny Dotson. Dotson, as I mentioned, hasn't wrestled in a few weeks because of the injury that he suffered with Shock in there. Oh, man, over the top rope he goes. Whoa.
That was no small injury he had to that knee either. He's been having a lot of physical therapy with that.
I mean, a bunch of, there's Spider-Man, his partner on the other side, and tag me.
Tossing him around.
Yeah, here comes Spider-Man. Spider-Man jumps in. Look at this. Blind Price off the ropes goes Spider-Man, and the Spider right on top of it.
The crowd wants it.
Oh, what has he got? Look out, Brian. He's got a big, look at Shock over him. He's got a big chain. He nails him with a chain. That's a huge chain. He can't even stuff it back in his tights. It's so big. He nailed him with that thing. The referee did. Oh, Spider-Man sees it. He's got it. He tosses it over to you, Brian. Yeah. There Spider-Man. They get shocked right on top of him. All referees counting. He's going to find himself getting disqualified over there, Brian, is what's going to happen.
Yeah, that could be. Spider-Man into the corner.
Look at
Taking
the
a
shot.
whipping over there.
I mean a big-time whipping. Across the way. Hard into that turnbuckle, man. And cheering for Spider-Man. He picks him up.
Oh, this.
Whoa, and slams him down hard, man. Oh, my goodness. Fans chanting, let's go, Spider. Whips the Spider in. He ducks the clothesline. Comes back the other way, and look at the Spider go.
Getting some licks in on Shock here in the corner.
Yes, sir, is he getting some licks on him. Spider runs in. Nice drop kick. Something else. Yeah, that chain goes flying. He had something else in his hand. Oh, and they're both on top of Shock. Johnny Dodson and Spider-Man got him. Oh, Shock holds on. He gets out of there, Brian.
I think he ran out of all this hardware store equipment. He had chains and who knows what.
No wonder he asked for a handicap match. He was loaded with ammunition in there, and Shock's going to find himself out of this thing if he's out of here.
Yeah, look at that.
He sees that they end up 2 against 1, but Dodson is still hopping around in there. He's not all the way together. He's a bell down.
He'll do it.
On a disqualification, Spider-Man and Johnny Dodson
Well,
get
he
their
had
hands
10
ready.
pounds of steel out here trying to help him.
Oh, boy, I'm telling you. Take a quick timeout. We'll be back.
She's so self-conscious, she has no idea what she's doing in college.
On the new UPN Monday, one-on-one is all new. Plus, half and half is all new and crazy. Followed by an all-new girlfriend. Bring it on! Oh, it's right! They couldn't run a friendship, but can they run a business?
You're crazier than a soup sandwich.
Then, second time around, gets practice in parenthood.
Why is she crying?
Luckily, they got a diaper-changing checklist.
Give me a diaper.
Rubber gloves and a fireplace toast.
Monday beginning at 7 on UPN 30.
You just can't beat a country-made deal.
With over 200 pre-owned vehicles in stock, Country Ford is your certified Ford pre-owned headquarters. Now get 6-year financing as low as 1.9%. Loaded and certified 2003 Tauruses from $10,988 or 0 down, $188 a month.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
What do you want in a part yard? Hi, I'm Ray Corey, and I think I know. You want big inventory so you can always find the part you need. You want a neat, clean yard that's well organized. And you want prices that really save you money. Look for yourself. Pull Apart is neat, clean, well organized. We buy hundreds of cars every month to keep a big, fresh inventory. Our parts are cheaper because you pull them. Everything you want in a part yard is only in one place. Pull Apart.
Pull apart.
If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Hey, it happens sometimes. Too much month and not enough paycheck. When your budget has you in a headlock and you need cash fast and easy, think Cash Depot. Cash Depot does payday loans, title loans, and cashier's checks. If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Got a job and checking account? No problem. You own your car? No problem. Let Cash Depot be your tag team partner. Stop by one of these convenient locations and get the cash you need today. Remember, if your cash is low, think Cash Depot.
Everybody here is enjoying all the action. Nothing like being here at ringside, seeing Memphis Wrestling live.
Come on down. Want people to join us down here.
Come down.
We'll fit you in. We get big crowds, but we'll find a place.
We'll find a place for you. You can say that again. Corey Macklin, Brian Taylor is ringside. Brian, I tell you who's standing by right now is a man that Jerry Lawler kind of drug into this whole saga. Well, we're chanting, we want the fans. Well, I tell you what I want to do right now. If you want the Fabs, we got to give you one of the Fabs. Here's Steve Kearns got a few words. Take a listen to one of the fabulous ones.
You know, Jerry Lawler, you've been telling a lot of stories. Now you got a new one. The story of how the fabulous ones were created. First of all, you're talking about you and Jerry Jarrett sitting down and having a bet. $5,000 was the bet. You're going to take two nobodies, Stan Lane and Steve Kearns. You're going to put the MTV video stuff together with them, and then all of a sudden they're going to sell buildings out all over everywhere. That's Jerry Jarrett's side. You ended up paying him that $5,000 because that became true. The second part of that story was you bet Jarrett another $5,000 that you could take Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, two guys that weren't even old enough to drive, and you could put them together, recreate the Fabulous Ones, which is often imitated but never duplicated, and come up with the same team and draw more money, and plus they would go on to be more successful. Well, all of this is kind of a fantasy story, and I really don't know where you're going with this whole thing, Lawler, but if this is what you're trying to come out with, the Fabulous Ones wrestling the Rock and Roll Express, and I'm sure if I pick up that phone and talk, hey,
you remember?
Hey, you're that guy that used to live in Lawler's backyard, aren't you?
No, I still live in his backyard.
You still live in his backyard? No, I don't want nothing from you. Hey, listen, though, you know what?
Yeah.
I tell you could take Lawler something from me, all right?
What's that?
How about that? There's one for you, Lawler. He's going to bring that to your backyard and give it to you personally.
Oh, man, I can feel that leg. What do you think of that?
You're not lying. I didn't.
Man, what do you think of that from Steve Kern? One of the Fabulous Ones. Say you want to get out right now. Let's get out, man, and talk to him. I think he's got a challenge for Throwback 3. Bill Superstar Dundee. It's the Superstar. Oh, he's going over to say hello to a lot of the fans at ringside. It's our Cash Depot fan cam. The Superstar over in the crowd, and we're going to get Billy over and talk to him about Throwback 3. I understand that he's got a special challenge he wants to issue for Throwback 3 coming up at the Coliseum. Boy, it's one of the roughest, toughest guys that's ever been a part of Memphis Wrestling. Boy, you can't talk about Memphis Wrestling without talking about this man. Billy, how you doing?
I'm doing real good. November 2nd coming up, folks, around Gibson. Don't forget my buddy, Jerry Morris. He's going to be the next mayor, Corey, and we can speed through that. No, we can't. Anyway, the last time I was, well, not the last time I was here, there's a guy running around named Kid Cash.
Yeah, Kid Cash, the cruiserweight champion. He's something else.
All right, so then he calls me an old man, and he says this and he says that. Well, my shoulder was getting fixed at that time. I didn't want to tell anybody what was wrong with it. Well, let me tell you something, brother. It is fixed now. Now, I know you wrestled at Dundee the last time you was there. He called himself the Convict, right?
Yeah.
My goofy son showed up.
You said it, I did.
I got it. Well, I'm blaming his mother for that. He got all that off his mother's side. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, he showed up his Convict exit, got his tail whooped. Well, Kid Cash, I'm going to put a little challenge for you. Throwback, third one in it.
Yeah, that's it.
Jackie Fargo going to be there. Going to be a lot of old men in that building right there, brother. So I wouldn't use that word real loosely. So just put it on the line, brother. You want to bring the belt? Shoulders better. Superstar will be there. What do you think?
Oh, it sounds good to me. Sounds like you issued a challenge to Kid Cash today.
I sure did. So anybody sees Kid Cash, just tell him I want to wrestle him on the Throwback 3.
Oh, it sounds good to me.
He's coming to the ring, and I know all about pretty girls.
Oh, here they are. That's one of the girls. Old DB, One Dirty Babe is out. Let's ring the bell and get her opponent out here, Brian. This will be interesting. Christy Ritchie. Old DB is rolling around. She steps up for this ladies match, and here's Christy Ritchie. Oh, boy.
Last week they were outside of the ring, and now we have a match inside.
Oh, my goodness. And before the bell sounds, old DB right on top of her. Man, she clobbers Christy. And look at Christy Ritchie. Uh-oh. She walked up to her and shoves her. Oh, my goodness. You see that open hand from Christy?
Smacking back and forth here.
Ladies match today on Memphis Wrestling. Nice hip toss, and down goes Christy. Goodness gracious. Look at ODB. This ODB can wrestle too, Brian.
Look at this.
ODB, One Dirty Babe is stand for. There's Christy, the XWF Ladies Champion. Don't forget that Christy is a part of Jimmy Hart and that whole First Family thing.
I was just getting ready to bring that up. Don't forget that.
That's certainly. Oh, look at her choking on that rope over there. Referee's counting. And Christy's choking her. Now she's got on the top rope, Brian.
Face, sir.
Thanks for joining us, fans at home, watching Corey Macklin, Brian Teglin, ladies match going on. Here today on Memphis Wrestling, we're right at ringside, bringing you all the action. Grandmaster Sex8, Brian Christopher, and Kevin White together today. We'll be seeing them.
Coming up a little later. That'll be great.
That's going to be interesting. One of the most popular wrestlers ever with Memphis Wrestling. One, two count, and I that's going to be a surprise to Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, I think
Stay tuned
right.
for that. Yeah. Ooh, man.
Oh, I heard that over
She
here.
lit her up with that big chop across the chest.
And again.
And again, look at Christy. This Christy. Oh, and ODB tries to fight back. Christy chops her again.
It's lick for lick
my
here.
Goodness. Across the chest, man, these gals going at it, Brian.
I'm telling you that.
Look, oh,
Big flip.
little slam, 1, 2. I was reaching for the bell.
I saw you doing that.
Yeah, I thought she had her. She hooked the leg. She had it out with a nice little move, power slam, hooked the leg, but only a 2 count. And look at Christy go on top of ODB. Hard into the turnbuckle, she throws her. Whoa!
Oh, the boot into the...
Yeah, she smacked her right upside the head with that one, didn't she?
Did
that
you
stopped
hear that?
Whoa! A little short
Running into
clothesline.
a train.
What action going on today between these two girls? I'm telling you.
Gotta give them
dandy
their
of a
due. They
match,
got
isn't
some
it?
wrestling moves in there.
Yeah. Christy Ritchie and ODB going at it. Short clothesline. Whoa, and ODB again, looking good. Christy Ritchie's been asking for some competition in Memphis Wrestling.
I think she found it.
I think she done got it. 1, a 2 count. And
Careful what you ask for around here, Corey.
yeah, you can say that again, my friend.
Well, gouge your eyes on that one.
Hey, Christy rolling
The
her ass.
best.
Oh, she's got her feet on the ropes,
There
Brian.
it is. The feet were on the ropes.
And I hear the music for Christy Ritchie. There she is, the XWF Ladies Champion. She's still associated with Jimmy Hart and that First Family. We'll be back.
Need a part pass, no time to pull. Tight on the deck, don't be no fool. Get hooked up with just one call. Pick up the phone, call Dennis Hall. Dennis got body parts, motors, and trannies. No poking around every nook and cranny. For the hard part, take my direction. Foreign and domestic, he got connection. Get hooked up with just one call. Pick up the phone. Just call me.
At Staten's, credit's never a problem because we say yes. See everything from the front row with this huge 42-inch HD-ready big screen as low as $24.99 a month. Yes. Make your home more beautiful and comfortable with this sofa and love seat. Choose from 3 fabrics as low as $19.99 a week. Yes. Add a chair for only $5.99. Yes. Hurry to a Staten's rental purchase near you for the best in electronics, furniture, and appliances. And remember, credit's never a problem because at Staten's, we say yes.
I've been hammered all my life. But when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan. AutoPlan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from AutoPlan.
Waiting on the light to turn green, there's a car in front of me, and then all of a sudden, bam! Got rear-ended.
Hurt in a car wreck, call us. I'm Corey B. Trotz.
When you meet Corey, you'll find out he's there for you.
Good things happen the minute you call 683-7000.
Corey's down to earth. He's the working man's friend.
We'll work hard to get you your money and keep you out of court.
When something works, you stick with it, and Corey B. Trotz works.
Injured, call me. I'm attorney Corey B. Trotz.
These great people right here enjoying all the action, man.
Well, I know for a fact you've got at least 2 people really angry at you. I know you got the King angry at you for what you did last week. You wouldn't let you wouldn't let him in the building. You were all happy. I'm thinking, what you got up your sleeve? The King shows up and can't get in the building. I know you're behind that. Now, you won't say that maybe, but I know you're behind that. Hart comes to the airport. They won't even let him come over here.
They won't even let him get in the taxi cab or anything, but you know what?
They stopped him at the door.
Well,
How'd you do that?
I think he finally got in a cab this week. We're going to show you that a little bit later, what happened, but Hart he took the camera guy with him last week after they sent him back to baggage to get his bag.
Okay.
He had to go back to the terminal downstairs, get his bags, go back up to the gate, check in, go to that long security line, and fly right back to Tampa. Here's Jimmy Hart down at the Memphis International.
This won't be good.
Well,
You know, Corey Macklin,
You think this little piece of paper is going to keep Jimmy Hart from Memphis Wrestling? This is my city. This is Jerry Lawler City. We made professional wrestling here. We're the biggest celebrities and biggest names to ever come from Memphis, Tennessee. You know it, I know it, and most of all, the people know it. You know, I'm going to have to calm down for a second. I'm going to have a heart attack if I'm not real careful here. Corey Macklin, on October the 30th, it's probably going to be the biggest night in the history of professional wrestling. Because, you see, it's the night before Halloween. I remember when I used to go trick-or-treating, my mother used to tell me, God rest her soul, she said, Jimmy Ray, that's what she used to call me, Jimmy Ray. She said, Jimmy Ray, you got to be careful knocking on people's doors because you never know what they might put in your candy bag. Well, you know, this time it's going to be safe for all the little kids because, you see, that Coliseum is going to be decorated like a big pumpkin, and they're going to have a haunted house in there. And a lot of crazy things are going to happen that night between Corey Macklin and Jimmy Hart and Jerry the King Lawler. We've got a lot of surprises, and I'm sure Corey Macklin's got a lot of surprises. And, you know, for all those little kids that come up there, if you get there early, you're going to get little bags of candy. It's going to be a big night. It's going to be a big night for the kids, and it's going to be a big night for you, Corey Macklin, because, you see, the last time we were in the Mid-South Coliseum, you humiliated Jerry the King Lawler. Luckily, you didn't pin me. I've never been beat in the Coliseum. But you know what? One other thing I want to talk about, too. Jerry Lawler called me last week, and he said, Jimmy Hart, you remember when the Moondogs and the Blues Brothers and the A-Team fought the Fabulous Ones and fought the Rock and Roll Express? In your opinion, which was the toughest team? And I said, without a shadow of a doubt, it was the Rock and Roll Express. I remember when Jerry Jarrett came to me and he said, Jimmy Hart, I'm going to prove to the whole wrestling world that I can take two guys that can't do anything. They can't wrestle. They can't talk. They don't have the looks. They're uncoordinated, and turn them into superstars. And that's what he did. He took Steve Kern, that no happening, you know what, Stan Lane, dressed them up, and exactly did what I just said he was going to do. He made MTV stars out of them. He put music videos behind them. Those guys couldn't even chew bubble gum. But on the other hand, Jerry Lawler and Jimmy Hart took the Rock and Roll Express. We took two guys who could talk, who could work, who could wrestle, and made them into superstars. So all I've got to say is this, Corey Macklin, this little warrant, subpoena, whatever this thing is, it might have stopped me just for a few minutes. But I promise you this, I will get back into those UPN studios at Channel 30 for Memphis Wrestling. I promise you this. And I promise you, on the 30th of October at the Mid-South Coliseum, the Coliseum that Jimmy Hart and Jerry Lawler built, I will return once again. And boy, do I have a lot of tricks in my grab bag.
Oh, boy, Jimmy Hart. I certainly tell you this, you don't want anything out of his grab bag, I tell you that.
No, he's laughing, but he's still upset with you.
Pass on any candy from Jimmy Hart, even if it's free, I guarantee you that. Take a look. Here it is, Saturday, October 30th, 7:30 p.m. is the bell time for Memphis Wrestling at the Mid-South Coliseum. It's Throwback 3.
It's a nightmare in Memphis, Corey.
Yeah.
Saturday, October 30th, 7:30. Look at the general admission, $5. We still have the $3 combos, also reduced. Parking is reduced, Corey.
Can you believe that?
Incredible. This is a great family outing for you on Saturday, October 30th. Put it on your calendar, 7:30. Tickets on sale now. You go to the Coliseum or the Ticketmaster outlet Saturday, October 30th at 7:30. Want to see you there. $5 general admission, and ringside tickets are going very quickly. Also coming soon, our Round Town, Batesville, Mississippi, our great wrestling fans there, and also Paris, Tennessee, our wonderful wrestling fans up there. Look forward to seeing you.
Oh, my goodness, here we are.
Let's
get out now. Yeah, it's going to be a big night, Saturday, October 30th for Throwback 3. Oh, here comes Grandmaster Sexay, Brian Christopher, and Kevin White. Boy, they make a formidable tag team, my friend. They're coming up a little bit later today at our main event today, our Country Ford main event today on Memphis Wrestling. Grandmaster Sexay and Kevin White. Stay tuned for that. We're going to be seeing them in action, but I want to get both of these guys over here and talk to these dudes about what's going on in Memphis. wrestling. Boy, there's a lot of talk nowadays, BC.
What'd you say? You want to talk to these dudes, Corey? Yeah. Come here, Kevin. You know, Corey, you remember it wasn't that long ago that I came out here with Kevin White. He was just wearing some tights with his wrestling boots, you know, and he really didn't have he didn't have this what you would call a gimmick. You know what I mean? And then I brought him I brought him the Too Cool starter kit, right?
You still got the starter kit, huh?
You're lying. You still got your little doll of me, huh? He's got the doll. I bet it keeps on their sheets, you know what I'm saying? Hey, babe. Anyway, Corey, what I was trying to tell Kevin is, you know, there's certain things that make you a professional wrestling superstar. You know, there's certain things. Not only because I, without a doubt, am a bona fide, world-renowned wrestling superstar. Not only is it the wrestling that you do in the ring, okay? You got to be a good wrestler. But then you have to be good on the microphone, right?
Oh, yeah.
You have to be able to, you know, you have to be able to just be able to let the people know what's going on, how you feel, you know, what you think about the match coming up, your opponent, stuff like that. And so I was telling Kevin, hey, Kevin, that's something you need to work on, you know, that mic time. So what I want to do is I want to turn over the mic to Kevin White right now. Go, Kevin. Spotlight's on you, dog. Everybody out there in TV land sitting at home is waiting to hear what you got to say. Go ahead, Kevin.
Well, first I could start off by saying it's great to come out here with the Grandmaster and hear all the great fans in Memphis, because a lot of times the roof is on fire.
Yeah, it is on fire a lot of times. See what he's trying to do? He's trying to play to the people over there and get them starting at the roof's on fire.
And it's working.
That right there is what you call catching fire and burning, right? But we are going to set the roof on fire later on. We got Coco and Kuta.
Yeah, you do. Coming up in that tag team.
A big tag match against Coco and Kuta. Coco and Kuta. What is that? That sounds like the latest kid cereal or something. Coco and Kuta. Well, Coco and Kuta, you get ready, because Brian Christopher has got his man Kevin White right here. We are thicker thieves, and we're gonna, like you said, we're gonna light that roof on fire, and we're gonna start with you, Coco and Kuta. You're going down today. Hey, and after it's over with, not only you got to be a good wrestler, you got to be good on the mic. Sometimes you got to be a good dancer. And Kevin White, he can dance, baby. So after we get through today, we're going to show everybody some dance steps.
All right? Do a little dance.
Oh, yeah. We might even get you in the ring. How about
I don't know about that.
yeah,
I'll be a couple shakes behind. We'll see. Grandmaster Sexay Brian Christopher, Kevin White. A little bit later today, those two are going to be in action. Let's take a quick time out. We'll be back with more on Memphis Wrestling.
UPN 30 brings you SEC football this Saturday at 11:30. The Alabama Crimson Tide roll into Kentucky to take on the Wildcats. Don't miss the action Saturday beginning at 11:30 on UPN 30.
Psychological profile, Will Smith. Subject tends to be extremely excitable, with frequent childhood regressions.
I gotta go party.
His relationships are overwhelmingly dysfunctional.
I'm not really that good at thinking on my feet.
While his delusions of grandeur are overpowering.
You are the fit.
Patient diagnosis, insanely funny. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Daily observation is strongly recommended.
Weekdays at 5 on UPN 30.
Hi, I'm Harold Ford, inviting you to join me for the State of the African American Male Regional Conference on Saturday, October 16th at the University of Memphis' Michael Rose Theater. This conference will allow us to address issues critical to our community, from health to education to economic empowerment. Men of all ages are welcome to join us for a day of awareness, commitment, and responsibility. For more information, please contact us at 521-7400. I'll see you there.
Fear Factor, 5 days a week. Get your your daily dose of fear.
Fear Factor, weekdays at 3 on UPN 30.
Now you can show your love for the Steve Harvey Show weeknights.
Being a teacher for me is like a higher calling.
What the hell is going on in this school? Teacher can't even catch a nap in his own classroom.
And that's a responsibility I take very seriously.
Has it ever occurred to you that you're a great teacher and you finally reached us?
Dog, I do more by 8 a.m. than most people do in their sleep. You know, I paid the electric bill, but I forgot to sign it. That'll buy me at least a week or two. Can't even line it up. Last time I taught driver's ed, I let them kids stop at a 7-Eleven. Next thing I know, they come out wearing ski masks. Come on, go, 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 go.
Steve and Cedric are always in the house.
We're not just role models.
We're soul models.
I'm in trouble, man. I need your help. With who, the police? No, it's even worse. Look what the cleaners did to us.
We're putting those other comedies in detention.
Step over here. We'll present you with your check for $10,000.
That money is going to the United Negro Fund. I'm uniting with this Negro, and we gonna have some fun.
So don't be late for class with Steve, Cedric, and the whole gang. Weeknights on the Steve Harvey Show.
Cause a laugh is a terrible thing to waste.
The Steve Harvey Show, weeknights at 6:30 on UPN 30.
Here we go. Back on Memphis Wrestling today. Thanks for joining us. Corey Macklin with all the great action today. And let's get them on out here. Let them flip on out here. Oh, boy. Too Cool 2, they call themselves.
See here, Corey. All you people, everybody wants to talk about dancing, but we're too cool. We know how to dance. You boot-scooting hillbillies don't know nothing about that. Corey, what we're going to do? What we're going to do here today is my bro here, Tim, going to show everybody how to dance once they hit the music. Step on, Tim.
Oh, man, what do you got? Oh, you got.
See, Corey, that's dancing. You ain't got no soul. Only soul you got is on the bottom of your shoe, and that's dancing, baby.
And we got two jabronis coming out here now. Get these two young jabronis out here. We're going to make quick work of them. Too Cool 2's tired of playing around. It's time to get serious in here today. Get them out here, Corey.
Oh, you didn't say nothing about Cobra today. You didn't say nothing about Cobra.
Cobra and Stan Lee. Here he is, superstar. Hey, Billy.
Well, Corey, thank you.
Join us in ringside, Bill Superstar Dundee. Oh, Bill, this is...
Whoa, there you go. Now you're going to get that little fella mad at him, Corey. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh, yes, good.
Whoa, look at Stan
Good
Lee
move.
go.
Keep going,
Yeah,
baby.
look at little Lee. Good move, Stan Lee. Tag made from Too Cool 2.
Oh, good drop toe hold there, Corey. A good wrestling match. This little guy can go here now.
I mean, he can go. Stan Lee looking good. In the ring, Too Cool 2. Tag made. Cobra flips him over.
See, Corey,
nice move from Cobra.
Not to cut you off, but this is what a lot of them bigger guys think. They think just because you're a little bit short, you can't wrestle, but that boy can go.
I mean, he can go. Look at Cobra go in there. He's twisting on that arm of flex.
Yes, sir.
Still to come, that big main event with Brian Christopher and Kevin White. Corey Macklin and Bill Dundee and ringside joining me, the superstar.
Here we go.
And tag made is Stan Lee. Whoa, he just nailed Stan
Yes,
Lee.
he did.
Billy,
Hey,
you
you
see
coming to
that?
Paris?
Yeah, Paris, Tennessee. Look at Stan
next
Lee,
week.
man.
Next
One,
week.
two count. This Stan Lee can go, can he?
Yes, you can.
Paris, Tennessee is coming up soon.
Yeah, next week. We got a good card booked up there. Corey, you did a good job, sir. Bobby Eaton going to be there. Shock going to be there. Bill Dundee. Too Cool. Kevin White. Spider-Man and the American Eagles going to be there. That's a good tag team for the kids.
Gonna be.
Whoa, look out here. Whoa. I think that hit him a little low
One,
there.
two count. Stan Lee flips over, and two's all he's able to get. Oh, my goodness. You see him just nail Stan Lee? You see that, Billy? He just nailed the guy.
Well,
Corey Macklin, Bill Dundee joining me at ringside.
Whoa! Whoa!
How many,
That's a
Bill?
version of a choke slam, I guess. Look.
2 counts. All he's able to get there is 2 of them.
Look at them handsome devils up there. That was you and me, Corey. Hot dog. All right. Now, this is too cool. They'll learn a lot of things from Brian Christian. I think they just invented some things, but here we
Boy,
go.
I'm telling you. Yeah, these guys with no tag or anything. This Stan Lee looking mighty good. Cobra, his partner in there. Lee ducks the clothesline, ducks another one. He comes back the other way. Oh! Nice move. Good-looking move from Stan Lee. He takes him down. That was a nice move in there, Billy.
Version of the DDT. I think Jake the Snake invented that.
I think he
just
sure
did.
got another
Oh, here we go, Cobra.
Here comes
All right,
Cobra.
here we go now. Whoa. Bam.
Cobra,
Big man flying now, ain't he? Yes, sir. A little bit of Rocky Johnson there, but anyway. Yay.
Whoa, couple of headbutts there. And boy, Billy, this thing's getting wild out on the floor. Goes there. Man, look at that action. Cobra. That's that flip. Can this do it, Bill?
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh, and he just nailed Cobra. What did he hit him with?
He got him a belt. That's all right. Ring the bell.
Referee calls for the bell.
Around the
There we
kid's
go.
neck.
Bell sounds, and
what?
Man, they're right at it. How they grab Stan Lee. Oh, come on.
Sit here like this, man.
Hey, you got him choking him with that belt over there, Bill. Bill, what is he doing? Dundee over here looking at Billy go. Dundee gets up and, yeah, a little help there. Thank you, Dundee and Cobra. Both get a chance to get in there and help out young Stan Lee, young man that looked very, very good in there. And, boy, they were choking him with that belt is what they were doing. Billy, while you're here, I want you to take a look at something. This is a little added addition to what's been taking place with Jerry Lawler and Jimmy Hart and the whole thing with Hart trying to steal. He's got a court order that he can't come to these television studios. Hart is going to be banned for another 15 days before he can get down here. But this morning, he flew into Memphis again, out at the airport. You saw him earlier at baggage claim. Well, he flew in, and he thought he got another one on me, right? He got out of the building, and just take a look. After he left, he got by security, he sneaked by. Take a look at this, Bill. You'll see this.
You know, Trainer, you're the best. I love Advantage Cab Company. You know, I'm going to UPN Studios. That's where we have our wrestling, right? Yes, sir. UPN 30. I love you, baby. Where's my driver? Where's my driver?
There he is, Mr. Jackson.
Chester Jackson. All right.
Got a cab for you.
I love you, Mr. Jackson. You know, this is great. UPN Studios, Memphis Wrestling, baby. I love you to death, buddy. All right. Hop in here, man. Let's go. Hey, who are you? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. This guy's in your cab. Hey, pal.
Yeah, I'll take you wherever you want.
Corey Macklin. Mac, you ain't taking me nowhere.
Oh, yeah, there you go, Jimmy Hart. He thought he had one on me, Bill.
I'm telling you, you go get up early in the morning, get one on you there, Corey.
I mean early.
If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Hey, it happens sometimes. Too much month and not enough paycheck. When your budget has you in a headlock and you need cash fast and easy, think Cash Depot. Cash Depot does payday loans, title loans, and cashier's checks. If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Got a job and checking account? No problem. You own your car? No problem. Let Cash Depot be your tag team partner. Stop by one of these convenient locations and get the cash you need today. Remember, if your cash is low, think Cash Depot.
Now let's go. I got one, want one, gotta get one, gotta have one. You gotta eat. Rallies. Where'd you get it? Let me have it, gotta get it, now you got it. Yeah. You gotta eat. Rallies. Well, alright. Ooh, you got that.
You'll do a double take, because double Unbeliever burgers are now just 2 for $3. Cheese double cheese, double mushroom Swiss, and double bacon cheddar. 2 for $3 at Rallies.
Give me that. You gotta eat.
NASCAR roars into the Memphis Motorsports Park October 22nd and 23rd. Celebrate the 50th anniversary of rock and roll with the NASCAR Busch Series. Sam's Town, he dared to rock 250. Benefiting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. See some of the biggest names in NASCAR, including Bill Elliott and the Elvis Car.
Take it from me, Bill Elliott. You don't want to miss this race.
For tickets, call 1-866-40-SPEED. Don't miss NASCAR racing October 22nd and 23rd at the Memphis Motorsports Park.
Awesome Bill and the King. We'll see you there.
You just can't beat a country-made deal with a
over 200 pre-owned vehicles in stock, Country Ford is your certified Ford pre-owned headquarters. Now get 6-year financing as low as 1.9%. Loaded and certified 2003 Tauruses from $10,988 or 0 down, $188 a month.
Whatever it takes.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
Here we go. Okay. We're back.
You got all kinds of things up here.
Boy, I'm telling you, you got to get up early in the morning now. Think me on that stuff. Well, you know, I know how Jerry Lawler and Jimmy Hart are. I know both of these guys, and both of them together are something else, Brian. So I'm telling you, you got to be on your P's and Q's.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm really telling you, I really honestly believe that. That's why I made another telephone call. These guys along with them. Take a look.
UPN 30 brings you SEC football this Saturday at 11:30. The Alabama Crimson Tide roll into Kentucky to take on the Wildcats. Don't miss the action Saturday beginning at 11:30 on UPN 30.
Hi, this is Chris, Real Deal Kaufman, 1093 Chelsea, Memphis Auto Parts. Motors starting at $250 and up. Transmission starting at $75 and up. Alternators, power steering pumps, compressors starting at $15 and up.
I'm Jerry Lawler, but everybody knows me as the King of Memphis. Now, if you need some good used parts at the best deals in town, you need to beat my buddy Chris Real Deal at Memphis Auto Parts.
We're crushing the prices in town. Anybody needs a good part, come to 1093 Chelsea. Come on down.
Play the hottest contest Top Model Challenge based on UPN 30's hottest show, America's Next Top Model. Pick your favorite top model each week and you could win fabulous prizes from King Furs. Log on to UPN30Memphis.com and click the contest button to play.
Here they come! The Universal Circus, a circus like no other. The rhythm, the energy, the excitement, new death-defying beats. It's an annual event for the entire family. America's soul inspiration, the Universal Circus. Coming October 20th through October 24th in the Southland Mall parking lot with Ticketmaster, online at Ticketmaster.com.
That's going to be interesting. I'll tell you who's got some words that we're going to hear from right now. Of course, he's not far behind with something to say. Jerry the King Lawler. Here's Lawler. He's got some.
Well, no thanks to you, camera hog Macklin. I mean, you are so in love with yourself. You love to look at yourself on that TV monitor sitting there beside your desk. You don't want anybody else on the show. You don't want the real stars of Memphis Championship Wrestling on the show. You just want to, you would love if you could just sit out there for 60 solid minutes and have nothing but Corey Macklin behind that desk. That's what Corey Macklin would love. Because you see, folks, Corey Macklin is more than just a camera hog. Corey Macklin is a, what do you call it? I think the word is a narcissist. Do you know what that means? Probably most wrestling fans don't know the meaning of a narcissist. But let me just inform you. It's a person who is in love with themselves. And that's what Corey Macklin is. And you see, I have raised Corey Macklin's ire because I exposed him for what he is. I showed the world what Corey Macklin really, truly is. He was a nobody, but thanks to the king, I made him into a somebody, and now he thinks he's a self-made man. Well, let me tell you something, Corey Macklin. I promise you, once again today, I'm somehow not allowed in the studio. Once again today, you've done some kind of underhanded, dirty trick to keep the king out of the studio. But I promise you this, my lawyers are working on it. Right now, legal briefs are being prepared. Right now, a suit is being prepared to be delivered, hand-delivered, down into court. And I promise you, Corey Macklin, I know you've been in court more than Chancellor Allison Dradas has. But I'm going to tell you this, you're going to be in court big time when I get through with you. Now let's get on to more pressing matters. Leave it to the king to get everything in an uproar. Leave it to Jerry Lawler to get everybody buzzing. It's like stirring up a hornet's nest. Oh, man, when I come out here and expose people like I've exposed Corey Macklin, everybody gets excited. I've exposed the fabulous ones for the fakes that they really were, and now the fabs are all upset.
Steve Kern is going ballistic. Stan Lane is beside himself. And now even Jerry Jarrett. Jerry Jarrett himself, my former partner right here in Memphis Wrestling, has all of a sudden crawled out from under the rock that he usually hides under. He's all upset. He's going to try to defend the Fabs is what I hear. Well, let me tell you something. I sent a man, a true friend of mine, a good guy, Bert Prentice, out to Jerry Jarrett's house in Nashville, actually Hendersonville. He lives out there where all those country music hick stars live. I sent Bert Prentice out there to confront Jerry Jarrett and tell Jerry Jarrett exactly what I told the world, the truth about the Fabs. Now, I understand we got some words from Jerry Jarrett. Let's hear them.
Let's talk about the Fabs. Now, is it true? I mean, you heard what Jerry, I know you're a little miffed about this, but Jerry Lawler's going around telling everybody the truth, and it is the truth. You know, when you were back running the show there, is it true, like, the first 6-8 months you wouldn't even let to speak on camera?
You know, yes, I did hear Lawler's comments about the Fabs, and the people that were there, I can tell you, they know, I know, the only purpose or the reason behind Jerry's comments is jealousy. He was jealous of the Fabs then. He's jealous of them now. They were two of the greatest box office attractions that we ever had in Memphis. They were superstars. As far as they're not talking on interviews, the first few weeks or months, and I really don't remember which, was just, it was part of the stick. It was part of the package.
Wait a minute.
It was.
You didn't answer the question. On top of that, I mean, isn't it true? I mean, I was there, you were there, everybody was there. Weren't you about to fire them like the first week? I mean, and even the week before the big music thing launched? I mean, weren't you like, we need to get rid of them?
That's not true at all. These are two very intelligent. Stan Lane and Steve Kern were friends of mine then. They're friends of mine to this day. They're very talented. They're very gifted wrestlers. And they had more than a command of the English language. They spoke well. We all had sticks or gimmicks back then. Theirs was of rock stars, movie stars. They were in the same genre that movie stars.
Don't let me interrupt you here, but I'm gonna. I mean, you know, you wrote this book, and it's supposed to be all about the truth. You're lying to the Memphis people here, right here. You can tell the truth. You can tell the truth. I mean, tell the truth. They were mediocre performers.
Yeah, I guess that Bert here is really beholding to Jerry Lawler for his next booking. The fans in Memphis know who the Fabs are and respect them as I do.
Oh, man, Jerry Jarrett's got a lot of respect for Stan Lane and Steve Kern, the former fabulous ones. The fake fabulous ones is what I like to call them. Bert Prentice told it right, Jerry Jarrett. You're lying, just like you lied to the Memphis wrestling fans for years and years and years, and like you lied to me as your partner for all of those years, stole me blind. Well, let me tell you something, Jerry Jarrett. If you want to keep lying, why don't you do this? Why don't you come down here to Memphis, Tennessee, and lie to my face, where I can do the same thing to you that I'm going to do to Corey Macklin. I'll shove my fist so far down your throat, you won't ever tell another lie. Jerry Jarrett out here trying to claim that he has a lot of respect for the fabulous ones. You're a liar, Jarrett. The people know it. Bert Prentice knew it. You couldn't believe you if your tongue was notarized. That's how big a liar you are, Jerry Jarrett. But everybody's all upset because I'm the only one that's telling the truth. I'm the only one that's exposing all of these phonies for what they are. Corey Macklin, the big phony. The fabulous one's the big phonies. Jerry Jarrett's the big phony. There's only one way to settle all of this. Let's get everybody face to face. Come on down to Memphis. Let me give you a personal invitation to Stan Lane and Steve Kern, the fabulous ones. I'm issuing you a personal invitation, Jerry Jarrett. Come back to Memphis one more time. Let's get all of this straightened out. Let's clear the air once and for all. Corey Macklin, I promise you this. Next week, right here on this TV, I will be back in the TV studios, and I will have the surprise of your life in store for you, moron.
At Staten's, credit's never a problem because we say yes.
See everything from the front row with this huge 42-inch HD-ready big screen as low as $24.99 a month. Yes! Make your home more beautiful and comfortable with this sofa and love seat. Choose from 3 fabrics as low as $19.99 a week. Yes! Add a chair for only $5.99. Yes! Hurry to a Staten's rental purchase near you for the best in electronics, furniture, and appliances. And remember, credit's never a problem, because at Staten's, we say yes!
I've been hammered all my life. But when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan. AutoPlan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from AutoPlan.
Bell sounds and this tag team out. To the expiration of our time, hear the music for Kunta and Coco Beware. That's Kunta and his partner Coco Beware, and they're
Coco doing with that stick again? Coco's got that
get
stick.
away from over here. Get Kunta away from here.
Coco's got this stick again. Come on now.
I'm going to take care of Brian Christopher and Kevin White once and for all.
Well, we'll see, Coco. That's why we got a match
Why'd
lined
you
up
leave that
tonight.
stick up here?
You got to shut your mouth.
Hey, come on. Don't be fooling Brian.
Here we go. This will be exciting.
Brian and Kevin making their way around ringside, and this will be exciting. Boy, the fans, everybody in the building's up on their feet waiting
Yes,
for this.
they are. It's rocking and rolling in here. We saw Coco with that stick last week, Corey.
Here we go. As soon as we get the signal from referee Richard Devon, well... What is he saying?
If you can tell me.
He's speaking an unknown tongue over here. All I know, Brian.
I don't know.
Here we go. Bell sounds, and let's get it underway.
Okay, the crowd is into this one. Here we go.
Kevin White and Brian Christopher taking on the team of Kunta and Coco Beware. Boy, Christopher's got this crowd stirred up, doesn't he?
Yes, he is. You know, it wasn't that long ago you get Brian Christopher and Kevin White together, and there was no love lost there.
Boy, I'm telling you, but one thing Brian said earlier is that, hey, he was the first one to give him his 2 cool starter kit. And that was, what did he do? I think he just slapped Kunta on the back of the head, and Kunta going over and telling Coco something.
You think Coco even knows what he's saying? I don't know.
I don't know how in the world he could unless he speaks Ebonics or something.
I don't know.
Kunta!
Kevin White.
Across the way. Oh, a little knee to the midsection from Kunta. Couple of big chops from him, and he bags Kevin up. Reversal hard into the turnbuckle. Oh! And Luke Kunta goes flying down. Turns around and follows a drop kick. Boy, Kevin's on him like white on rice, isn't he?
Unbelievable.
I'm telling you.
2 Sexay says, I'm ready when you need me.
Man said, we want Brian. And Grandmaster Sexay, what is he doing? He stuffs the toes of Kunta again.
Both feet.
And Kunta doing a little dance over there.
He can't help but do a dance.
He's hurt. And Kunta's in trouble, I think. Then Chris,
that's just
no. He's fighting his feet in there. Oh, my goodness.
I can't believe Brian would even do that.
You think we got another Mike Tyson in there fighting ears and feet and stuff? Oh, my goodness. Live in the UPN studio.
I wasn't expecting to see
In Memphis, Tennessee. Thanks for joining us, Corey Macklin, Brian Techlin, with Memphis Wrestling. Kunta, reversal. He whips Christopher in and walks right into a big kick. Tag made, and Kunta's out, isn't he? They got his legs open, Brian. They got his skirt pulled up.
Coming.
Yeah, they pulled his little skirt up, and a 2 count is all they're able to
Pull
get.
the referee back. What's Coco doing here?
Oh, my goodness. Kunta back on his feet. Well, look at Kunta with a chop. Couple of them. Man sending for Kevin White.
earlier. I don't know if he still has that.
Oh, into the turnbuckle. Coco runs in.
And he hit it hard over here. That's right where our desk is.
Yeah, Kevin White got out of there. He needs a tag on Christopher if he can do it. Coco picks him up. Whoa, he slams him down.
Pretty much saying you're not getting a tag. What?
Coco's got a chain.
Come on, Ref.
He's got a chain. He's choking it, Ref. Come on, Ref. This one to the expiration of our time.
Got to get the ref's attention over here.
Kunta in the ring with Kevin White now. He picks Kevin up. Body slam down on Kevin. Kunta, oh, flies over that top. 1, 2. Oh, it was close, Brian.
Yeah, that was very close.
It was close, my friend. Body slam from Kunta. This one to the expiration of our time, and not a lot of it left in this one. Oh, Kunta on a hot seat, it looks like. He goes flying down.
We're getting a count here. Look out for Coco here.
Yeah, they're both of them are, Brian. Kevin White needs a tag.
Coco reaches for
He gets it.
Oh, he gets it.
He gets the tag. Here comes Christopher. He's on top of Coco. Goes up to Kunta.
He's cleaning house here.
He is cleaning house, my friend. Grandmaster Sexay. And the clock is ticking on the wall. Christopher calling for Kevin White. His partner for the hip-hop drop. There's Kevin up on the top. Whoa! He comes flying now with a fly. Hey, he's got that stun gun. Coco, beware with that stun gun.
Got it.
Memphis Wrestling, brought to you by Country Ford, Staten's Rental Purchase, Cash Depot, and by Auto Plan Insurance.
It's a new UPN Tuesday. First in all-new All of Us. When you're sick, nothing beats Mom.
Look, I got things covered around here.
Is that why you're taking his temperature with a turkey thermometer?
Then, in not even your TV is safe.
Oh, and I think I bit my tongue.
Then, Veronica Mars. Critics say she's a tougher puppy for the 21st century.
I followed you, and I know what you do.
Tuesday beginning at 7 on UPN 30.
Meet America's happiest family.
We have nothing in common.
I like sports.
Movies. Music. Cartoons.
What keeps them so happy?
DirecTV.
Get over 125 great channels, including local channels, for as low as $39.99 per month. Call now and get a 3-room DirecTV system free, including installation when you order DirecTV service. Unlike digital cable, every channel in your DirecTV programming package is 100% digital quality picture and sound. See the big games, the big names, and more programs on more networks at a better value than cable.
Offer update alert. This is a limited time offer.
4 rooms free. If you call now, get up to a 4-room DirecTV system for free, including installation. That's right. Get up to 4 rooms for free. Don't miss out on this great offer from Dish.